The entrepreneurs that are not afraid to spend money are some of the entrepreneurs that I have noticed grow the fastest in their revenue. If it's a $27 PDF, they're buying it. If it's a $97 PDF, they're buying it. If it's a $1,000 course, they're buying it. If there's a $10,000 mastermind that actually will produce results, they are buying it. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Angelise. I'm a child of God, a serial entrepreneur, and the Chief Financial Officer here at Grace Financial. Here at Grace Financial, we help Christian leaders just like you to grow their revenue, keep their finances clean, pay their taxes on time so that you can get back to the work that you love. All of this while keeping Jesus in the center. Today, I want to share with you the 3 keys that I have noticed among the millionaires that we have worked with when it comes to how they spend money. We're gonna be talking about things like their purchase patterns, how often they're spending, how much they're spending, so that you can have an understanding as to how you can implement some of these strategies and principles into your life while keeping Jesus at the center. The number one thing that many millionaires are doing when it comes to spending money is they are not afraid to spend money. You would be surprised at how many people have looked at a particular offer or a particular resource, and they are twiddling their thumbs because it costs $27, $57, so on and so forth. And what's really happening here is there is a deep level of fear. So as a CEO and as someone who wants to grow the business and to continue to be in operation, in some cases you might find yourself in a position where you either need to work with a very specialized contractor, or you might need to find a resource that is specifically going to help you gain the solution in that particular area. And so the search begins, where you are scouring the internet looking for that one solution for the problem that you might have. Well, as a millionaire and as a CEO who is really dedicated and committed to fulfilling the call of God on their life and through the vehicle and vessel of this business for growth, one thing that I have noticed among many of the very successful entrepreneurs that we have worked with is that they are not afraid to spend the money. And the thing about it is they are not afraid to spend the money even if they don't get the money back immediately. And the reason why is because they are looking towards the ROI over time rather than getting back the dollars immediately. Now, I am an advocate for, yes, getting the money back as quickly as possible. But if you are finding yourself in a position where you make bukus of money, thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars, yet you are nickel and diming yourself over a $27 PDF because what you are doing is you're operating from a place of fear. What you're telling yourself is that you actually are fearful that you're going to lose everything, and you're going to have a perceived and assumed fear that later you're gonna need that $27 just in case everything completely goes away. This is a story that has been ruminating in your mind over and over and over again, rather than believing that God is your creator and He has called you to be fruitful and multiply, and He has given you the ability to gain wealth according to Deuteronomy 8:18. Being anchored in His truth and knowing that He's not gonna let you fail, nor is He gonna let you fall. If he has told you to go in on the offer and to purchase that thing, you are safe and you will get that money back. There will be a return on investment, or it's gonna be a situation where regardless of if it was a good investment or not, it probably doesn't affect you much at all. You're not losing much sleep. So the number one thing that many of the successful CEOs that we work with operate from is a place of no fear when it comes to spending money. Number 2, when millionaires are looking to spend money, they are thinking about the time that they are going to get back. This is why many millionaires hire assistants. They'll hire a marketing person, a salesperson, an accounting person, an operations person, because they understand that they can't do it all. And I believe a very good indicator as to whether or not a CEO is actually ready to grow. When you are a leader that understands that you cannot do everything, I believe that you stand a better chance to actually see growth, because now you're bringing other people into the mix. We see this beautiful story in the book of Exodus where Moses was at one point doing absolutely everything as it pertains to maintaining the responsibility, the huge responsibility that he had. And it was not until he spoke with his father-in-law, Jethro, that Jethro said, hey man, what you're doing, it's not okay. It's actually not a good thing for you to be handling so many parts of the operation. He told Moses, hey, why don't you actually get some people who are trustworthy and delegate those responsibilities to them so that they can carry the burden with you. Combine that story in Exodus chapter 18, starting at verse 14, and I believe that it is a beautiful story and depiction as to how delegation is completely okay. But when it comes to spending money, an entrepreneur is a very successful, wealthy entrepreneur, a millionaire, if you will, is not afraid of spending those dollars because they know that it is going to save them time. And if you really think about it, in many cases, it can be more expensive for you to do everything by yourself rather than outsourcing it to someone else. When you really break it down and do the math, and I encourage you to do so, you will easily find that outsourcing oftentimes saves you time and money. And then number 3, one of the key characteristics and traits that many millionaires understand is that money and the growth of money oftentimes responds to order. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. And the reason why is because, listen, here's the thing. I know that many people tell you out here that you can just gain millions of dollars and you don't have to have any structure or any kind of thought being put into how you're running your business. But if you're really wanting to have a long-term sustaining business, you're going to have to implement order. If you decide not to implement order now, you're gonna have to implement order later, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it's gonna be more expensive later. It's gonna be more time-consuming later. It's gonna be more laborious later. And so when you implement order and structure now, this sets your business up to really have the wingspan to continue to grow to 7, 8, 9 figures, 10 figures in business. So rather than seeing it as a chore to organize your business and organize your finances, go ahead and take the time to get it right the first time so that you don't have to come back, spend more time, and spend more money later because it wasn't set up properly. So these are the 3 ways that millionaires spend money and some of the thought processes that go behind how they're spending money, what they're spending money on, so that their business can have a long-term track record. If you are finally wanting to implement order and structure and clarity in your finances, you want to work with a Christian accounting team that will help you to keep Jesus in the center, keep your finances clean, and pay your taxes on time, then you can head over to gracefinancialco.com where our team is very excited to work with you. Again, that website is gracefinancialco.com. And if you want to get the inside scoop on the money growth system that actually makes it hard for your business to fail, you can check out the next video in this playlist.